I expect just from the name of this one, it should be an epic one to play. But that could be like, just hoping for the best. Alright, so this is Mead Might by Naughty. And it's just him who basically made it. And this is the only game he's basically got on his Ixtale account, so yeah. So, Mead Might. Think, plan, dominate. Create the thrill of conquest and dynamic gameplay. Mead Might delivers a strategic roguelike duel within a uniquely generated board and a medieval tavern setting. Think chess with a twist. Amass an army of tokens, outsmart fierce rivals in turn-based combat, and strategically position your units on a hexagonal grid for maximum effect. Game features: ever-changing battleground. Procedurally generated boards keep each match unpredictable. Fill with buffs, debuffs, and objectives to keep you strategizing. Token mastery. Place tokens from 7 different classes, each offering distinct advantages in tactical plays. Risk and reward. Every move counts in this high-stake combat. Lose a token and your opponent gains its power. Roguelike challenge. Climb the ranks, facing increasingly formidable foes with rare tokens. Leaderboard glory. Rise through the ranks and cement your status as a tactical mastermind. Strategic depth. Positioning and timing. Outwit opponents with clever token placement, triggering potent classic-specific effects. Calculated combat. Analyze attack and health stats to maximize damage and protect your forces. Adapt and evolve. Random token draws and shifting boards demand flexibility. Build an adaptable strategy. Are you ready for this King of the Hill showdown? Prepare to think of your feet, outmaneuver your opponents, and stake your claim on the leaderboard. Programming and artwork by Naughty. All music and sound effects were provided by various artists from motionradio.com, and leaderboards were powered by Silent Wolf Goda 4 plugin. Okay, so I've already downloaded the file, and it's a fairly big file. Let's see what it's got for us. Run anyway, of course. Okay, so it took a moment to load there. Something did pop up, but whatever. Well, it seems to work. And it's got options. And that reminds me, I should probably have this on, like, my headphones for obvious reasons. Okay, now we're actually going to play. I was wondering why I wasn't, like, playing there, but, there's a reason for it. Alright, well, I like the fact that we have, like, sound options. That's always nice to basically see. Fog enabled, true. Shadows enabled, true. Leaderboard, loading scores. I don't really care about that. How to play. So, I'll note that basically from, like, the other reviewers, it looks like this is, like, the biggest gripe of this game is it basically has such a huge, like, manual to basically go through. So, Mead Might, how to play. Welcome. Welcome to Mead Might, a high-stakes board game with roguelike elements. Your goal is to defend your rightful spot at the table against an onslaught of increasingly difficult opponents. When you lose a match, you will your win count will be final. Mead Might has a slightly complex set of rules, but you will catch on quickly. If at any time you need to reference the gameplay rules, the guide will be available on both the main menu and pause menu, which can be accessed by pressing escape during gameplay. So basics. The basics. In Mead Might, you will duel against your opponents by placing tokens on a hexagonal grid. Each token has attack and health stats that will affect how the game plays out. When a token is placed on a grid cell, the token will resolve its damage against all opposing tokens in adjacent cells. A token stack can be seen by moving your mouse cursor over each token. However, not all tokens deal damage. Some heal your token instead, while some provide damage buffs. More on this in the classes section. Okay. Each player starts with 10 health. When a player loses a token in battle, their health is depleted by 1 point. If a player loses all their health points, they lose the match. Your objective is to destroy 10 of your enemy's tokens before they destroy 10 of yours. However, do be aware, when a token is destroyed, not only does the owner of that token lose 1 health, but that token is also transferred to the opposing player's collection. The stakes are very high. Okay. The board. Each match, the board is randomly generated with 100 hexagonal grid cells. Each variant terrain, buffs, debuffs, and sometimes objectives. Each cell contains modifiers visible on the board that will affect the attack and health of any token placed on top of the cell. Some cells increase health and damage, some decrease, and some are mixed. As a rule of thumb, elevation affects the token's damage, while terrain affects a token's health. The higher up a grid cell is, the higher the damage bonus. Likewise, darkened grass provide a health buff, while sand will cause your token to lose health. Okay. Classes. Each token is categorized in a certain class, which impacts how the token is played. The class is indicated by the icon next to the token's name. When hovering over each token, click the class icons below to see what each class does. Okay, so you have warriors. They deal damage to adjacent enemies tokens, plus boost the health of all allies tokens by a damage stat. Warriors have lower attack stat, but more health overall. Different defensive strategies. The undead. They may look like they have low health, but the undead leech the health from their enemies when they attack. Undead tokens receive 1 HP for every 1 damage they do to adjacent enemies. Orcs. Natural leaders. Orcs let out a battle cry to boost each of your prepared tokens' damage stat for 1 for each enemy that orc hits. And orc stats are slightly more defensive, but greatly for boosting team morale. So they're basically like, buffers. Mages. Mages can really turn the tide of match when played at the most opportune moments. These glass cannons deal very high damage to all enemy tokens within 2 gridded spaces. So they're basically archers. Goblins. Goblins deal 2 times damage to objectives on the board, such as chest. Plus, at the end of your turn, goblins deal 50% damage, additional damage to adjacent enemies at every turn. And healers get great for survivability and saving your rare and prized tokens. Healers don't deal damage to enemies, however, they boost the HP of adjacent tokens by their damage stat when played. Okay, so that's the classes. Side quests. Each match, side objectives can be randomly placed on the board, which offer distinct advantages. These objectives include chests, extra damage buffs, and health. The player that deals the final damage to an objective will win the reward. Chest, randomly placed in token as token, uncommon, or better in a winner's collection. Vanquisher, resolves damage of an allied token in a battle. Scroll, busts the damage of all prepared allied tokens by 3. Potion, increases the health of all allied tokens on board by 5. Controls. To view a token information, hover over each token with your mouse cursor. Click on a token of your choice to select. To move a token, click on the grid cell after selecting your desired token. The camera can be adjusted using the middle mouse button and the arrow keys. Move the camera up and down, scroll the mouse wheels, or pressing the up and down arrows. Alright, so middle mouse button or arrow keys. To rotate the camera, click and hold the middle mouse button, and move your mouse to the side or press the left and right keys. Alright, so summary. Each player duels on a hexagonal grid by placing tokens on the board. Each player has 10 HP. Your objective is to reduce your opponent's HP to 0 first. When a token dies, the owner of that token loses 1 HP, and a token's ownership is transferred to the opposing player. Each token is categorized in a class, which affects how the damage is resolved for placing. Objectives spawn around the board, which offer distinct advantages to the player who destroys them. Okay, I think I understand how this basically works. And I have to play. So, Mead Might. Hail, Wanderer! To the yearly Mead Might tournament. This year, we doth unveil a fresh King of the Hill format for our contenders. The victors shall hold fast their loaded tables and fend off the multitude of challengers, whilst the vanquished shall be swiftly dispatched hence. Tournament rules. Thou must review the game's laws ere engaging. In the event of defeat, thou shalt surrender thy praise unto the rival. Should thou boast more triumphs than the adversaries upon nice conclusion, thou shalt be hailed the tourney's champion. Thou must not conceal pieces beyond the board's confines, nor tamper tokens drawn into the geese. So I'm DFuxa. Guess we're going to do it that way. Alright, so we're playing as an Adam here. He rolls 17, I'm roll 11, so he goes first. Nice little animations here. So I got peasant, an adept, a footman, a peasant, and a scout. Okay, so we can use mill mouse to do stuff. So sand is bad, but other stuff is okay. Can I just put him anywhere is the idea? I have no idea, but whatever. Okay. He's attacking this right here, apparently. He's going for a chest there a little bit, but whatever. We're going to do some damage there. Oh, he won the spearman, I guess, because he did more damage. He's going after a scroll now, apparently. Let's get rid of them, do some damage to him. I don't see anything over here, so... I got some fees I can use to do some damage with. There was that one. There's a zombie. I can't seem to view my, pieces, so that's kind of annoying, but oh well. Let's do some damage there. So I reduced damage there, by the way, because, I put my guy, the train there, so it basically affected me here a little bit. Do some damage there. Yeah, I took some damage there, but whatever. Use a scout there, apparently. This guy's got a lot of health now. I wonder if you can actually move these tokens around if you want to actually do stuff. No, I don't think you can like use the tokens you already have. So it's just placing tokens the entire time. Okay, I won. Let's go to the next appointment. Okay, here's a random map. There's a chest. Gilbert's gonna go first apparently. He plays first. Let's do some damage there. An alchemist. Ouch. It hurt. Let's heal up the footman a little bit. Use the scout there. Do some dash to this guy. So you got the knight. Lucky him. There's some damage to him. Oof, he took back my guy there. With a zombie. So I can actually see what this guy actually has like on the game here. So you got like squires, thief, fighter. Do some healing for these guys. Ow. I'm tempted to use the peasant here. Oh, we kill off that guy. It would be a lot easier if I actually see like the enemies like peace at all times. Like he's got two footmen here, a thief, still a squire. I guess the squire's a knight. Oh look, I do have a zombie finally. Let's kill off him. I need to put a peasant here to sort of keep these guys like defended, but whatever. Footman potion. He's going for the potion up here. Can't put it on the trees, I guess. Let's do that. There's a peasant. There's an adept. Going for his chest over here now, apparently. I can use my feet to get rid of these guys if I want to. Yeah, let's do that. We got the health potion there. Of a zealot. It's funny he's not going after his footman over here. He's following me, I guess. If I want to damage this guy down, then we'll go from there, so... Kill off him. Okay, I got the zealot now if I want. Got the assassin. Interesting how the skeleton basically attacked everything around there so easily. That hurt. Hmm. Let's do that. And he won. Alright, well, that's basically a demonstration of Mead Might, for most part. It seems to work pretty well. I'm not really sure I basically would call this a roguelike, but you know. Sometimes we just get games that don't really look like roguelikes, and that's fine. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed.